Many people will confuse about sum and SUMX functions in Power BI. Here I have four fields: region, items, price per unit, and units sold. I have price and the number of units sold, but I don't have sales column here. So let's see in action how to find the sales using a sum or SUMX and see the difference between the sum and SUMX functions. Going to report view, I have taken a table object here. I'm going to grab a region, price per unit, and units sold. When you take these fields, it directly gives the sum because the default aggregation is sum. Now we will add the functions. I'm going to remove units sold and price per unit. I'm going to add a measure total price equals to sum of price per unit column, hit enter. Another measure total units sold equals to sum of units sold, close bracket, hit enter. I am going to add these two measures into the table, total price and total units sold. It gives the same result as before. If I want to calculate the total sales, that means price multiplied by number of units sold. Taking a new measure, total sales equals to total price multiplied by total units sold, hit enter. So usually people will think the total price multiplied by total number of units sold. Let's see in action how it differentiates. I am duplicating the table, adding the total sales. Now if you look at the sales, it is exactly multiplied 8 times 10 equals to 80, but it is not the case that you multiply the total price with the total units sold. Why? Because when you go to the table view, here you can clearly see for West region 5 times 6 30, 3 times 4 12, 30 plus 12 equals to 42, but whereas we are getting 80, that means 8, 5 plus 3 8, 6 plus 4 10, 8 times 10 equals to 80 it shows, which is absolutely wrong. That time we have to use SUMX function. Now I am going to add another measure, correct sales equals to SUMX table TBL sales, comma expression. Here you have to give the expression price per unit from the sales table multiplied by units sold from the sales table and close the bracket, hit enter. I am going to add this correct sales field into this table. If you look at the total sales, it is 1232. This is the correct sales, whereas the previous sales are shown 17,512. Here if you look at the west sales, it is 42. Now if you look at the west region, for example 5 times 6 30, 3 times 4 12, 30 plus 12 equals to 42, which is correct here. When you calculate the total sales, sum of price per unit multiplied by sum of units sold, it absolutely gives the wrong results. Instead of that, when you don't have the sales column, you must use the SUMX function, which calculates at each row level to multiply, and finally it will give the sum of the sales. I hope this video will help you a lot to understand the difference between the sum and SUMX function. I request you to please like the video and leave your thoughts in the comment section. Please subscribe if you are not done yet. See you in the next video. Thank you.